My name is Cyrus. 1 second, I was giving mouth-to-mouth to the school beauty. The next second, I was transported here, taking over a sect that was about to go bankrupt.
Routine inspection from the city lord's mansion. Where is the sect leader of King Unsect? This damn place. So, you are Cyrus, the sect leader of King Yui sect?
Oh, crap.
Is this what?
The pressure of a cultivator feels like even scarier than my old boss's low-pressure aura in my past life.
No way. Stand firm. Can't break character.
According to regulations, if a sect has no disciples and the sect leader is below the foundation establishment state, the sect will be dissolved and the land deed revoked. Oh, a mere mortal think you are worthy of being a sect leader.
Honorable sir, you are attached to appearances.
Attached to appearances? You, a mortal?
I'll take a gamble. Cultivators must believe in this metaphysical stuff. Having disciples is an appearance. Having cultivation is also an appearance. 3,000 disciples are not as good as one soulmate. Peak cultivation is not as good as a clear mind and true nature. But you, sir, hold authority in your hands, bask in glory, yet are also entangled in karma, and your Tao heart is clouded. Is a sign of great calamity approaching.
How does he know? I've been stuck in my cultivation recently and feeling unsettled.
Could it be?
This rundown sect, this calm attitude, is a senior master enlightening me. Senior, your reprimand is right. I failed to recognize a mountain of greatness. I disturbed your cultivation.
Oh my, ignorance is not a crime. Go on.
Yes. We'll get out of here right now. Senior, rest assured, within 3 months, no one will disturb you again.
That scared me to death. 3 months? Where am I supposed to conjure up a disciple? Sisto?
My treat finally arrived.
Beginner quest. Take an apprentice within 7 days. It is already the 2nd day. System. Give me a clear path.
Born with a crippled meridian. All spiritual meridians are completely blocked, and you still dream of cultivating immortality. Go home and farm land.
I can definitely cultivate. Please, give me one more chance.
Our Blazing Sunday sect doesn't take trash.
The classic protagonist template. Suffering contempt. Enduring humiliation. Unwavering will. System, he is the one. They test your spiritual meridians, but do they know the Tao in your heart? That Tao. 3,000 great Taos. Every single one can reach heaven. Spiritual meridians are merely the narrowest of paths. I ask you, you desire to cultivate, is it steadfast?
Steadfast. I am willing to give everything.
Good. Follow me up the mountain. Our Azure Cloud sect doesn't care about spiritual meridians, only the heart of the Tao.
What cultivation technique is this?
Why is it so strange?
Seems nothing special.
First section.
Stretching exercise!
So embarrassing.
For the newcomer, give that.
I'll go all out.
This is our sect's secret art, the primordial chaos heaven art. Watch carefully. Every inhale and exhale draws in the earth's turbid energy. Feel it with your heart.
Master, I can feel the energy. My body is so warm. There really is energy.
It actually works.
Master, your grace of rebirth. This disciple will never forget.
Good disciple.
Hurry.
I heard this broken temple has a new master. I'm from Blackwind Stronghold. This month's incense tax. Time to pay up, right?
Don't you dare disrespect my master!
You little brat! Get out of the way! If you don't hand over 100 taels of silver today, I'll tear down this shabby temple, and then gut you, and feed you to the dogs!
100 taels. I don't even have 100 coppers on me.
That's the first level of chi refining.
I can't even fart out a spell.
What do I do?
You mortals have no idea of heaven and earth. I never wanted to go on a killing spree, but you all are asking for death.
Killing spree from you!
Others!
You hear that? He says he's going to kill us!
Hey then.
Go to the alchemy room, take the leftover waste from my alchemy a few days ago, and bring it here.
Yes, master.
In the beginner gift pack sent by the system,
There is a book on basic alchemy.
through sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal. Got it?
Our Qingyun sect has a secret technique called the Five Thunder True method. It can summon divine thunder from the 9 heavens, specializing in punishing villains. Get out now. It is still not too late.
Bullshit! If you can really call down lightning, I'll eat this blade on the spot!
Church! Master, I brought the stuff.
Let's say I was chemistry class representative in my past life.
Simple, black powder.
The bigger the commotion, the better.
Heaven and earth bound.
Borrowing power from the cosmos. Five Thunder True method.
Go!
Thunder! It is divine thunder!
A celestial being.
It is the divine thunder method of the immortals. Run!
Thunder True method. Master really knows the legendary Five Thunder True method. Just what kind of fiend have I become a disciple of?
Finally, food.
Congratulations! Host, you've earned 100 incense points.
Excuse me, is this the Qingyun sect? This junior is Selena, from the SU family of Qinghai City. I heard that a hermit master resides here, so I came to seek an audience.
Not again! This one looks even harder to fool.
Such a strange person, with only the spiritual power of the first layer of chi refining. The feeling he gives me. Your junior, Selena. Greet the senior. I have cultivated the profound ice art since childhood, and have reached the 9th layer of chi refining, yet I have been unable to break through the bottleneck. The extreme cold chi within my body conflicts with my own yang fire, nearly causing chi deviation. I have visited many famous doctors and great cultivators, and all say it is an inherent flaw of the technique.
Unsolvable.
I have heard that your skills are unfathomable, so I presume to ask for your advice.
This predicament
Is there a solution?
Profound eyesight. Conflict of yin and yang.
Isn't this just a plot from a martial arts novel?
I am just a keyboard warrior. How would I know how to solve it? Calm down, calm down, calm down.
Do you believe that water and fire are truly incompatible in this world?
The supreme principle of heaven and earth is that yin and feng counteract each other. It is only natural.
Absolutely wrong. You only see their opposition, but you have not seen their unity. Without cold, how can there be heat? Without yin, how can there be yang? The cold qi and the han yang fire within you are the core of your technique. They are the fundamental driving force to push you through the realm.
Opposition and unity. Fundamental driving force. Understand. I have always been thinking about suppressing one side. Well, A huge mistake!
A single word from Master can actually cause someone to achieve instant enlightenment.
A single word from a senior is worth more to your junior than 10 years of bitter cultivation. Selena begs to join the Qingyun sect, even if only as an untrained disciple.
Success!
You are fated with my sect. Granted.
This is a small token of your junior's appreciation. Inside are 3,000 spirit stones, 100 bottles of pills. Please accept them. Master!
I am rich! Let me check out this sect building feature.
Master! The City Lord's Mansion has delivered the invitation for the Qingyun City Sect Tournament.
The invitation says,
All sects must participate. Absentees will be directly expelled.
I just recruited a wealthy lady, and now I'm about to have my face slapped by someone coming to pick a fight.
Disciple Lax of the Blazing Sunday Sect versus Disciple of the Outer Cloud Sect. Hayden! Isn't that the Waste Meridian kid we chased away a few days ago? How dare he show up?
A rogue Taoist took in a waste
and a pretty vance.
Hinton dares to call it a sect.
Are like cicadas that have never seen snow. Summer insects cannot speak of ice.
Waste! Kneel down now. Go through and roll away. And maybe you'll break fewer bones. You are asking for death!
Look at that. That kid's fist technique seems all chaotic. But in fact, every punch lands exactly on the power point of Lex's moves.
Great skill appears clumsy, returning to simplicity. His master is terrifying.
Selena, look. As I often say, the great Tao is simple. This is...
Victory! The wild punches! Forever, the GOAT!
Sect Master of Azure Cloud. What a fine greet Tao is simple. Your disciple's skill.
I admire it. After the grand competition,
I wish to personally visit your sect to learn a few moves from you. Sect leader, Cyrus. No need to make the disciples nervous. I, Leon, have come today just to witness the one who produced such an unrefined disciple. Just who you are.
What to do? The cheapest defensive artifact in the system shop. Steel costs 100,000 incense, merit points. This time I am going to fail at bluffing. Right.
Sect leader Lai, you flatter me.
Sect leader Cyrus, please.
Master!
No matter. Sect leaderly sword is very fast, but even the fastest sword cannot outpace the two words, cause and effect.
Cause and effect. Putting on an act.
System, I'll trust you this once. Physics, holy sword, give me endless prestige.
Sect leader, Li, do you know, the moment you drew your sword and pointed it at me, your defeat was already destined. I pick up a tea leaf.
Is the cause
10,000 miles away. The mountain protection formation of your blazing Sunday sect will constantly develop a crack.
This is the effect. What is he saying? This isn't divine ability.
This is a rule.
If I drew my sword, it would be to oppose the cause and effect. Heavens, the dust!
This junior knows his mistake. Thank you, Senior, for showing mercy. From now on, I, Blazing Sunday Sect, am willing to follow the lead of Azure Cloud Sect.
Master! Your supernatural powers are vast!
Your words determine the cosmos.
We swear to follow you unto death!
Congratulations, host. Successfully self-created pseudo-causality sword path. Intimidate foundation establishment. Cultivators.
Master, look! So many spirit mushrooms!
Brimming with spiritual energy, and no demon beasts guarding them.
Stop. Don't go near. Are you kidding?
The brighter the color, the more poisonous the mushroom. Eating them will make you see little people dancing.
You only see the surface, not the essence. This is called the illusory poisonous haze mushroom. Come within 3 feet of it. Even immortals can't save you.
We didn't sense the danger at all. Master saw through its nature at a glance. Master, this place is a natural maze array. My spiritual sense is suppressed. I can't tell directions.
Classic scene of being lost in the wild. Watch me.
Heaven is yang.
What?
Is yin. Facing the sun means life. Away from the sun means death. Follow me.
Master doesn't rely on spiritual power, only on observing the principles of heaven and earth, and can already see through the array.
It's the guardian beast, Moyu Lion. Its senses of smell and hearing are extremely sharp. I fear a fierce battle.
Just a beast. No need to lift a finger.
The 100 incense points I spent on ordinary herbal basics finally came in handy. Chili powder mixed with tear-inducing pollen.
No spiritual energy fluctuations at all. Yet, it created a smoke screen to confuse a powerful enemy out of thin air. Master, what level is he really at?
Master, what does this inscription say?
How would I know? I just have to keep making it up.
This is the ancient Tao script, Cai Shu Part 1. Its core essence is the 8 words I taught you. The great Tao is simple. Return to purity.
Master! I broke it through to Q refining, level 2.
Who awakened the stone tablets and stole my Tao?
Can't escape now. This pressure is 100 times stronger than Leon's. I have no choice but to take a gamble.
How dare you, fiend! I am under the seat of the Supreme Pure Lord Lingbao, the Qingyun Orthodox lineage, the 3672nd generation master.
How dare you act insolently!
Qingyun Divine Court. Lord Lingbao. Never heard of it.
Supreme Pure Lord Lingbao, Qingyun Divine Court. So Master's background, it is terrifying. We are saved!
I should have figured it out. Master is certainly no ordinary man. So our Qingyun sect is actually the legacy of an ancient divine court.
True Dragon Aura.
Let's go.
Survived.
IO.
Great Chen Dynasty, Director of the Imperial Observatory, ordered to investigate anomalies in celestial patterns. Just now, the capital's observatory detected a true dragon aura appearing here. May I ask, sir, what kind of divine being are you?
Just out of the wolf's den, into the tiger's mouth again!
Very well. Since the court has been alerted, some matters, indeed, can no longer be concealed. The lineage of our Qingyun tradition must be traced back to before chaos divided, when the primordial mist first separated. The dragon aura just now must have been that little dragon guarding the gate, waking up and rolling over. Causing you all a disturbance was truly not my intention.
This matter is too significant. Must immediately return to the palace to report.
Master, the imperial decree says Her Highness the Ninth Princess heard that I have encountered an immortal fate. 3 days later, wishes to discuss the Tao with me, the welcome immortal pavilion in the palace.
They told Selena to go, instead of me. This is an attempt to probe the true strength of our Qingyun sect.
Sister Selena, I heard you joined the Azure Cloud sect, which is a legacy of the ancient divine court. May I ask, on which immortal mountain is your sect located? Your Highness, our sect is hidden from the world and cannot be spoken of. My master is immensely powerful. One person alone forms a whole school. Sector leader Cyrus, I have heard that your sect is guarded by a divine dragon, presumably to show compassion for the suffering world. But now, our great Qian Empire faces drought in the north and floods in the south. May I ask your sect, where are the gods?
Here it comes.
The true test. This is not a question about the Tao, but about governance.
May I ask your highness, what do you believe is the foundation of a nation?
Naturally, it is divine right of kings.
The supremacy of imperial power. Wrong.
The people are the most important. The state comes next, and the ruler is the least. Disaster relief is not about praying to gods, but about improving governance. Enriching the people is not about worshipping Buddha, but about promoting agriculture and commerce. Standardizing measures and reducing taxes. The will of heaven is the will of the people. When the people are at peace, the nation prospers. And when the nation prospers, the imperial dragon energy you cultivate will truly be stable. I see.
I was wrong. The root of imperial dragon energy
lies in the countless people. This man is a true imperial mentor. A sage of our time. Student Liana has today heard the master's great teaching, and my mind is opened. I beg you to accept me as your disciple. The student is willing to take the world as paper, the mountains and rivers as ink, and to cultivate your supreme Tao. Sect leader Cyrus.
His Majesty has decreed that you are to appear before the Golden Throne for an audience. What must come?
Will come.
What I next must face
Is the ultimate.
Senpai.
the Emperor.
Emperor.
Master Cyrus, please, go ahead.
Master, please be extremely careful. Father is blessed with the nation's fortune, and dragon aura, common illusions, and mental pressure are completely ineffective against him.
Good heavens. This emperor is a die-hard materialist.
Don't say it.
No matter, I've been wanting to see for myself the aura of the true dragon of the mortal world.
Such a formation. Every step feels like being sliced alive. Scanner? That emperor of supreme status. His fortune. What color will it be?
Master Cyrus, His Majesty is waiting for you inside.
Goodness.
This is the dragon energy transformed from the great China nation's destiny. Overwhelming the Meltai pressing down. Sister.
Faced with such power,
All mental illusions would be useless.
Right.
It seems my mystical theories won't be of any use.
Master, please be extremely cautious. His Majesty, he...
You are the one who claims to be a descendant of the ancient divine court, and can summon the true dragon energy, the sovereign of the Qingyun sect. Cyrus.
I, Cyrus, pay respects to your majesty. I did not summon the true dragon. It arose from the great Tao's awakening, and was born of heaven and earth.
Your Majesty, your servant only trusts the blade in his hand. Not talk of gods and spirits!
The northern border of Great Shan.
suffers a great drought. Scorched earth for 1,000 miles. The victims exchange their children for food. If he truly were an immortal, why doesn't he wave his sleeve and bring rain to save the people from their misery? If he cannot, then he is nothing but a charlatan, disrupting our court's order. In your servant's opinion, he should be executed immediately as a warning to others.
A mere street swindler dares to speak recklessly of national destiny before the Golden Throne.
An insolent fool.
General, your words are exactly what I think. Cyrus, I will not ask you for the secret to immortality, nor for the power to turn stone into gold. I only ask you this. The northern border's great drought. The nation teeters on the brink. What solution do you have?
Oh no!
Father, he is setting a trap for Master.
One wrong step.
And we're doomed forever!
Damn it! This really hits my blind spot.
Right.
Disaster relief. Isn't this just middle school geography and history knowledge? Got it. System. Consume 100 incense points. Use the Myth Weaver. Stack a born-wise trait on me.
This man's demeanor. Why is it so different from just a moment ago?
Your Majesty, sending rain from the heavens is merely a superficial trick that treats symptoms, not the root. The true solution lies in increasing resources and reducing waste. The so-called opening up of water sources should follow the example of you, the great in controlling floods, focusing on dredging rather than blocking. The northern region is high in the west and low in the east. We can explore water sources in the western mountains. Build a giant reservoir. This is called the Heavenly Lake water storage.
Water.
Restful. Diversion. If this method succeeds.
Then along the terrain, dig main canals and branch canals. Form an irrigation network. Lead the water from Heavenly Lake to irrigate thousands of miles of parched land. This is called the Dragon Vein water delivery.
This is truly a world-changing achievement. But what he said had not a single error.
As for reducing expenditure, we should improve farm tools. Promote the new style dragon bone water. Using human power to lift water to high ground can save 10 times the effort. At the same time, the Imperial Court will implement tiered water pricing. Those who use more water pay higher prices. Those who conserve are rewarded. Develop water sources and reduce consumption simultaneously. Within 3 years, the northern region will no longer have water troubles.
Heaven, Lake,
Dragon Vein, tiered water pricing. These terms have never been heard before, yet they seem to contain earth-shattering principles. I was just about to kill such a sage.
The Master not only has divine abilities, but also the talent of a sage.
A fine develop sources and reduce consumption. A fine Heavenly Lake and a Dragon Vein. Cyrus, I will give you a chance to prove you are not just talking on paper. Northern General Wang Meng has become overbearing due to his military power, repeatedly defied the Imperial Court's disaster relief decrees. I now appoint you as Imperial Envoy. Go to the northern region immediately to comfort the disaster victims on behalf of the court and rectify military affairs.
Let me, a tea refining stage cultivator, go to rectify an overbearing general. This old emperor wants to use Wang Meng's blade to test my depth and kill me in the process.
Do you dare to accept this decree?
Accept.
9 deaths out of 10. Not accept. Die now.
I'll take the gamble.
I, this humble Taoist,
Accept the decree.
Military headquarters. No admittance except on business.
Please calm down, officer. They come from the capital. The Imperial Envoy has arrived.
The General is drilling troops at the parade ground. No time to see you.
The General's divine power is unmatched. Peerless under heaven.
I heard he's a charlatan who claims to pray for rain.
If he can conjure up 2 plain steamed buns on the spot, I'll kneel and call him Daddy.
Interesting. Coming straight with a classic show of authority.
Imperial Envoy, you must be tired from the journey. Our northern border is barren. We only have these simple meals. Can't compare to the delicacies of the capital. Don't let your precious immortal self go hungry.
This thing is rather interesting.
This thing is called potato. Wild fruit in the mountains. Coarse and poor in texture. Tastes like chewing wax. Even dogs wouldn't eat it.
Isn't this one of the 6 staple crops of the earth? The potato. This bunch of illiterates actually take the miracle that could solve famine and treat it as trash.
This is no ordinary item. It's just that your cooking method is improper.
From what the Imperial Envoy says, your mortal magic also oversees the art of cooking.
May I borrow the kitchen? Let me show you what is truly turning stone into gold.
It's just some trickery to mystify people.
Sour and spicy, shredded potatoes to whet the appetite. Braised potatoes go well with rice.
And some meat gravy mashed potatoes.
I can't promise. I am just worried your starving soldiers' stomachs can't handle it.
What is that smell? How can it be so fragrant?
When
This damn fragrance.
Is it really that kind of?
Makes them as bland as wax potatoes.
Delicious! This piece is mine!
You, a cultivator seeking the Tao. How could you understand such mundane cooking skills?
The great Tao has 3,000 paths. All can lead to enlightenment. The way of food is also the way of survival. This thing, if properly cultivated, can yield 1,000 katis per MU, enough to feed the entire northern army. This is the first boon I bring to the northern frontier. As for crossbreeding and selection, scientific cultivation and such, I can't explain it to you bunch of brutes, just to let you think it is divine magic.
What did you say? Per mu yield.
1,000 katis.
Who exactly are you?
You understand irrigation.
No military provisions. These are absolutely not something an ordinary Taoist could know.
Speak.
You infiltrated our northern camp. What exactly are you plotting?
Oh, no.
I overdid it.
This girl not only has a hot figure, but also has a sharp mind.
Wise General, is this the welcome ceremony for the Imperial Envoy? General Zhao, your blade is fast. I pity your vision is too slow.
What do you mean?
You think I came to seize power?
Wrong.
I came to save the lives of 300,000 soldiers in the northern border. General Wang is headstrong and self-willed. The morale of the troops is slack. Outside, powerful enemies are lurking. Without someone to break the deadlock, within 3 months, the northern border will surely fall.
Huh? How could he possibly know about the low morale? This is a top military secret.
His Majesty sent me, not because I understand some elusive immortal arts, but because I can see the future that none of you can see.
Why should I believe you?
So, you will believe.
The enemy wants a quick battle. They will definitely attack Hyphenco. Should place heavy ambush there.
Bullshit! Hyphenco is easy to defend and hard to attack. The enemy commander is not stupid.
In my opinion.
They will surely take a detour to Westriver.
Imperial Envoy, we are in the middle of discussing military affairs. What trick are you up to now?
What is this thing?
Heavens, it can actually shrink thousands of miles of mountains and rivers all into one tray.
This thing is called a sand table. With it, the heavens, earth, mountains, and rivers are all in the palm of your hand. It can prevent all you generals from continuing to wage battles on paper.
Potatoes, sand table. This man. How many more secrets that we have never heard of does he still hide?
He is definitely no ordinary man.
The enemy is low on food and supplies and anxious for battle. They would neither launch a frontal assault on the strategically dangerous Hyphenco, nor will they take a detour to the distant Westriver. They will dispatch an elite force of 3,000 to launch a surprise attack on our only granary, Yin Chao K. The time will be at midnight 3 days from now.
Ridiculous.
This is an absolute joke. Yingzhou's stream is guarded by 3,000 of our elite troops. Is the enemy commander a pig? Would he walk right into the trap?
Indeed. Imperial Envoy, your deduction is too presumptuous.
It seems the Imperial Envoy not only knows cooking, but also knows how to tell jokes.
Such precise time.
Location.
And number of troops. This is no longer a deduction, but a prophecy. But this, how is this possible?
Since General Wang doesn't believe me, we'll sign a military pledge then.
3 days from now at midnight.
If nothing happens at Eagle Sorrow Ravine, my position as Imperial Envoy, along with my head, I'll offer them both up. If there truly is an enemy attack, then command of the entire Northern Army must be temporarily handed over to me. General, do you dare to take that bet?
Why wouldn't I dare? This general will give you 3 days.
I want to see.
After 3 days, how this charlatan can still have the face to live.
This isn't prophecy. It is the only solution, calculated from intelligence and logic. Talking to you illiterate brutes is a waste of breath. 3 days from now, get ready to have your faces slapped.
You and your mumbo-jumbo.
It is already midnight. Could it be that he was just spouting nonsense?
General, enemy attack.
It is an enemy attack! Thousands of elite enemy troops disguised as a merchant caravan
Are charging at us.
The time, place, and numbers.
exactly as the Imperial Envoy said!
Not a single difference.
General Zhao, now, do you believe I can see the future?
Not so fast.
The real show has just begun.
Brothers, charge! First, their granaries. Capture the ninth princess of Great Chen alive!
Lobster! We've walked into an ambush!
All troops form ranks! Prepare to break out!
The place, the enemy general's reaction, all within his calculations. He really can foresee the future. My God! The enemy are all fearless elite troops. If we press the attack, our casualties will be severe.
Who said we're going to fight them to the death? Pass order. Have the soldiers put up the wet cloth masks I prepared in advance. In the age of cold weapons, basic chemistry is a dimensionality reduction strike. All troops, hear my command. Give these gifts to the guests below.
Throw them down.
My eyes!
My throat!
What sorcery is this?
It's poison gas! It's a poisonous sorcery! Quick! Cover your mouth and nose!
Watch closely. This is what a true sweet ring is.
Heavenly thunder.
It's Leia! Thunder! Our God has descended! Spare us! We surrender!
The Imperial Arms of our life! Imperial Envoy! Manga! Descending to Earth!
The Imperial Envoy's brilliant plan! Summon divine lightning to aid us! Annihilating the enemy's elite in the blink of an eye!
I have fulfilled my mission.
According to our wager, I now return command of the northern frontier to you. General.
Take it back! Quickly! Warfare is too much of a headache. I just want to quietly handle logistics and farming!
General Wang Mo. Failed. Recognize your eminence. Please forgive me. Imperial Envoy, from today onward, the 300,000 troops of the northern border are at your command. We are willing to go through fire and water for you and face death without regret.
We are willing to go through fire and water for you, and face death without regret.
We are willing to go through fire and water for you.
You have successfully won over the Northern Border Army. Reward. Special item.
Awesome. Let's lose. I give myself a 100. Not afraid you'll get cocky.
Don't look at what should not be seen. This armor design is really unscientific.
Feel it. Who put you up to this?
Why were you so eager to attack ego greed with the...
Even falling into the trap I set.
It is the National Preceptor! The National Preceptor! Divine, that Eagle Grief Ravine must be taken within 3 days, or the grand plan would fail. We were just following orders.
Your Excellency.
The National Preceptor.
Our commander is a distant relative of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister and the National Preceptor have long been allied. They say the current Emperor defies heaven, and the nation's fortune will decline. They claim they are the ones who follow heaven's will.
What?
This turmoil in the northern border was orchestrated by them. The purpose was to pin down General Wang Meng's army, so they could stage a coup in the capital.
Good grief. So it is a big court and fighting drama after all. And that old emperor
Sent me here.
just to use me as a pawn.
PFFT.
That's the lie, old fox. Chancellor and national advisor. This life. Where should I begin to trace it? What is going on? My heart is pounding so fast. I have a bad feeling.
Dragon aura protects the body. Who exactly are you?
Guard. There is an assassin. Protects the Emperor.
For the villain! Don't harm the Imperial Commissioner!
No matter how high your martial arts,
Lean dust is still your bane.
Ancients did lie to me.
my eyes.
Yeah. Just wait.
This is a Crow Guard token. They are death warriors raised by the Chancellor. They only answer to his command, it seems. They already see you as a thorn in their side.
Wow, after fighting external enemies, now we have to play palace intrigue. Chancellor and national advisor. You better not push me, or I'll fool the whole imperial city into a mess.
Though the enemy has retreated, there's still a great problem in the army. This is a roster of tens of thousands of soldiers who are retired due to injury, illness, and old age. They have no combat capability left, yet they consume large amounts of provisions every day. They are a cancer in the army. According to military law, they should have been discharged. But now the northern border is in chaos. Discharging them means sending them to their deaths. It might even incite a mutiny. They truly do not know what to do.
What General Wang says is true. If this matter is mishandled, it may shake the morale of the troops.
Discharge! What a joke. These experienced veterans
In modern times,
are valuable technical specialists and reserve forces. With a little training, they become top-class engineers and logistics soldiers. I ask you this. Unable to charge into battle, does that make them useless? Wrong. Fighting and killing, that is merely the courage of a common man. The victory in a war depends on the way of engineering building roads and bridges, the way of logistics transporting grain over 1,000 miles, the way of medicine healing the wounded and saving the dying. Today, I will open for you several brand new Grand Paths. From today onward, in the army, the Wounded and Sick Battalion will be dissolved. Establish the Divine Engineering Battalion, the Divine Transport Battalion, and the Divine Medical Battalion, the Divine Engineering Battalion. Masters the way of engineering. You will study the art of creating things, personally authored by me. Use
triple concrete. To build strong fortresses, use the method of levers and pulleys, so that one person can move 1,000 gene boulder. The Divine Transport Battalion
Masters the way of logistics.
You will study the general principles of coordination. Plan optimal routes, ensuring the front line never lacks supplies.
With human strength.
Accomplish divine feats. This is simply divine sorcery.
He always turns the rotten into the miraculous. So this is the Master's grand way.
Giving hope alone is not enough. We must give them tangible benefits, reshape their spirits and vitality. To help you all build strong bodies, I will teach another method, a body tempering technique, the immovable wisdom, king stance. No need for chi sensation, no need for spiritual roots. Just stand in the stance every day, and you will strengthen sinews and bones, warding off all illnesses.
What he has changed is not just the outcome of a single battle, but the fate of every person here.
Your Excellency, this is truly the divine art of turning stone into gold. With such divine weapons, with such an imprintable city, we can hold this place. The rebel army won't breach it in 10 years.
Oh, fast. The best defense is always offense. Issue the order. All troops assemble. Within 7 days, I will make Black Wind stronghold fall and vanish completely from the sand table.
Your Excellency.
Black Wing Stronghold has cliffs on 3 sides. It is a natural fortress. Inside are 5,000 elite rebels. With ample provisions, if we launch a frontal assault, our casualties will be at least half, and we may not even take it.
This is a dead end. There is no way around it. We can only throw lives into it.
Who said we're going to assault? Head on. General Wang, go to the back mountain to cut bamboo and make arrow quivers. The more, the better. General Zhang, gather all literate clerks in the army. Also order the Divine Works camp at the fastest speed. Make paper for me, plenty and thin.
As you command.
Attacking the city is inferior. Attacking the heart is superior. Prepare to welcome the leaflets and Kongming lanterns from the 21st century. A saturation psychological bombardment. Who ancient.
Heaven!
What kind of immortal magic is this?
Can actually make a lantern fly into the sky.
Divine skill. Truly divine skill.
Divine magic, my foot. Middle school physics. Just the principle of hot air rising.
A divine oracle! Descends from heaven! This is a divine oracle sent down from heaven! Don't look! Don't pick them up!
This is the enemy sorcery.
Burn them all!
Sir, the oracle has been delivered. Over at Black Wind Stronghold. Will it really work?
Rest assured, the strongest fortress often rots from within first. Notify the Swift Cavalry Camp. Prepare to receive supplies. Then notify the Divine Healing Camp. Prepare to treat the wounded. Before dawn, Black Wind Stronghold will surely surrender.
I, Dukai, come from a merchant family, skilled in calculations. I never make a losing deal. The Chancellor acts against the natural order.
The army's morale
is gone. It won't last long. This Lord Cyrus understands the times, and more importantly, the people's hearts. Is the true rising star. This is precisely my once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity.
Brother Dio, the defending general is now a mad dog.
Brothers, how much of the leaflets do you believe? We defend the borders for the country, not to die for a traitor to the nation. That Imperial Commissioner outside can summon a heavenly thunder, can bring down divine lanterns. He is favored by heaven. Only by following him will we survive. Only then will we have meat to eat.
All troops!
Your guilty general, Dukai, leads 8,000 soldiers of Blackwind Fort to welcome the Imperial envoy. We have already slain the minions of the traitor, and wish to abandon darkness for light, to serve you with the utmost loyalty. Disciple Dokai, please respect the master. This disciple seeks not the immortal arts of longevity, nor supreme combat power. Only the way to turn potatoes into gold and paper into an army, the art of benefiting the world. I beg you to accept me as your disciple.
Another one with wild fantasies. But this guy is a natural-born talent in management and economics. My Azure Cloud sect really needs a CFO right now. This is a pretty good deal. Gotta take him in.
Great, sir! An urgent magical dispatch from the capital, 800 Li Express! The state preceptor, under the pretext of rebellious sorcerers, has summoned the foremost immortal sect of the central continent, the celestial masters of the heavenly mystery sect. They're heading towards the capital. They say they will act on behalf of heaven and slay the demons.
Cultivators. For real. We've really screwed up this time. Hey, looks like Newton's coffin lid is about to burst open for real.
This is not a war. It is suicide. The Heavenly Mystery Sect is the foremost immortal sect in the central continent. Its ranks are filled with masters. Even the weakest disciples sent out can take on 100 enemies alone. Their foundation establishment elders are said to possess the power to move mountains and drain seas, and slaughter 10,000 of our troops. A mortal army before true immortal masters is meaningless.
Could it be that we really can only wait for death with hands tied?
The lower realm demon Cyrus
undermines morale,
demoralizes the troops, defying heaven, deserving 1,000 deaths. You mortals, lay down your weapons and surrender immediately. Otherwise, I, your lord, will today make this place flow with rivers of blood.
Foundation establishment stage. Is that something to be proud of? Don't understand conservation of energy. Don't understand the law of pressure. Even more, don't understand science. I'll still beat you like a dog. System. Activate the formation simulation function. Simulate a formation centered on black powder. 3-dimensional saturation style immortal slaying formation.
Royal Preceptor!
And all you celestial masters in heaven, you call me a demon. Do you dare come down? Do you dare come down and confront me? Here in this camp, I have also set up a small immortal slaying formation. If you can break this formation, I, Cyrus, will willingly offer my neck to the blade.
What did I hear? A mere mortal dares to speak of formations before us. A firefly dares to compete with the bright moon.
What an arrogant demon. At death's door and still talking tough. All disciples, follow me down. Break his demonic formation. Take his head to uphold the way of heaven.
So, this is your formation.
Not even a trace of spiritual energy fluctuation. And you dare to call it immortal slaying? Demon, your time is up.
Welcome to the world of mortals. Ignite.
Loose arrows. You are using nothing but mortal tricks. Despicable. Shameless.
It's a good plan.
Demon, I'll fight you to the death. Charge! Revenge for our fallen brothers!
Orally, the Imperial Commissioner!
Imperial decree has arrived!
The grace of heaven, the Emperor hereby decrees the Northern Border Rebellion concerns the foundation of the state. The Imperial Commissioner, Cyrus, has merits in suppressing the rebellion. However, his methods are deceitful, provoking the immortal sects. The National Advisor has a heart to protect the country, but his actions are reckless, causing an immortal to fall. I wish to hear, personally, it is ordered, Imperial Commissioner Cyrus, National Advisor Xuan Zhenze, Northern Border General Wang Meng, immediately escort all prisoners back to the capital. And with the current Chancellor, confront openly. So decreed.
Confront openly. Move the battlefield from the border to the court. The final battle is finally coming.
Sure, this dark iron chain is about to give way. Ordinary metal can never hold an immortal.
Foolish mortals. Once I break free, I will grind your bones to dust.
To deal with such an arrogant fellow, attacking his mind is the best strategy. General Wang.
General Ren.
Don't panic. He's just a grasshopper after autumn. Won't be hopping around much longer.
But...
Go. Bring all the strong liquor from the camp. Then go to the stables and fetch the jasmine used for horse wounds and the datura flowers. Not a single one missing. Bring it all.
Cyrus, what are you planning to do? Brew poison?
Poison? No. It's a custom-made remedy.
For His Excellency, the Imperial Advisor.
Careful. This stuff doesn't smell good.
Mundane weeds and rotten roots. think they can affect my immortal body?
Imperial Advisor, do you know what the most powerful weapon of mortals is?
Just some scrap iron?
No. It's the unknown. But if this bowl of medicine, it might do nothing at all. Or it might make you wish you were dead without being able to die.
Nonsense! I am an immortal being, immune to all poisons!
I once read a strange tale in an ancient book. A cultivator with immense power was secretly poisoned with a rare toxin. The poison didn't take effect immediately, but like a shadow slowly ate away at his limbs and bones, until one day he found that he could no longer control his hands or feet, then his senses. And finally, his mind began to go mad, watching helplessly as he
Turned into a pile of rotten flesh.
went completely insane.
That would be 10,000 times worse than killing me!
Someone bring in a bronze mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell me, who are you?
I am the Imperial Advisor of Dacian, Inner Sect Elder of the Heavenly Mystery Sect. Shentenzi!
No! You are nothing but a prisoner who can't even control his own fate. A pawn discarded by the Chancellor after use. Are nothing.
I, a discarded pawn. I am nothing.
Report, sir. It is bound.
The main road ahead is destroyed!
Calm down. Speak clearly.
It is sword aura.
How the sword auras fell from the sky, carving the main road into a canyon. The people from Heavenly Mystery Sect, they never fled at all. They set up an ambush ahead.
The Chancellor's retaliation came faster and fiercer
than I imagined.
Cyrus! How dare you slaughter my sect's disciples? Today, this time, find this elder. We'll make your 300,000 troops all buried here as burial goods for my disciples!
The enemy holds absolute aerial advantage. We are like sitting ducks. We cannot fight them head-on. Please make a decision quickly.
Trying to use the cultivator's air superiority to play a dimension reduction strike. Not a bad idea. Too bad you are up against me. It is time to show you what a vast ocean of people's war looks like. Us, my order. The entire army breaks up into smaller units. Form groups of 1,000 men each. Immediately disperse into the dense forest on both sides of the entrance. No delays.
Absolutely not. Dividing our forces is a cardinal sin in warfare. Won't it play right into the enemy's hands, letting them pick us off one by one?
Carry out the order. Also pass my 16-character military command. Enemy advances, we retreat. Enemy camps, we harass. Enemy tires, we attack. Enemy retreats.
We pursue!
Your subordinate obeys the order!
Ting Ting. Trying to hide in the woods like a turtle pulling in its head. Utterly foolish. Chase them down and leave not a single survivor.
Fangdio! Fuck!
Damn it!
How dare you toy with me, the immortal master!
Lowly mortals.
How dare you use traps!
Which of you have the guts to come out?
Fight me fair and square!
What the hell is that?
Elder. These mortals are too noisy. Like of flies. We can't meditate and recover our spiritual energy at all.
Pull yourselves together. It's just a swarm of ants harassing us. They can't cause that much trouble. At daybreak, find them all. Tear them to pieces.
The time has come. Close the net.
Silent! You think these mortal tricks are enough to win? The Sect Master already knows he will act personally. No matter where you flee to the ends of the earth, you are doomed!
Golden Core Stage.
This can no longer be solved by strategy alone.
No. We're in big trouble.
Your Excellency?
It is bad. Dozens of brothers from the cooking battalion, after preparing the meal, suddenly started vomiting and having diarrhea. Now they are completely limp. Hanover, stand up.
Your Excellency.
I have practiced medicine my whole life. Never seen such an eerie illness. No fever, no chills. House is unremarkable. This might be a curse from immortals, or a plague.
Your Excellency.
Morale is already wavering. These symptoms spread too fast. If it really is a plague, within 3 days, our 300,000 troops will surely collapse without a fight.
Don't panic. The sky won't fall. Take me to see.
Master, what do we do now?
Vomiting and diarrhea. Extreme fatigue, but no fever. Doesn't resemble plague. More like
Mass food poisoning and from neurotoxins. Investigate immediately. List all affected soldiers, every single thing they ate today, the time they drank water.
The location.
Write it all out for me. Within half an hour, I want to see every commonality they share.
Master, I found it! The only common point among all affected brothers is that during the Shen hour, they all drew and drank water from that stream on the east side of the camp.
Go upstream.
It is poison! The Chancellor's men have indeed infiltrated.
Not frost. Ordinary methods can't detect it.
this poison is colorless and odorless. Seems non-lethal, but within 12 hours, our 300,000 troops will completely lose combat capability. A fine move to cut the ground from under us. Got it. Activated charcoal.
Order the Divine Palace Battalion to immediately burn charcoal as much as possible. Once burnt, grind it into powder. Send it to the cooking battalion. Soldiers, the enemy poisoned us, intending to defeat us without a fight. But I have neutralized this poison. This soup is called 100 Herbs. 100 Herbs returning Yuan Soup. 100 Herbs returning Yuan Soup. This water is water filtered by divine charcoal. All troops, immediately drink water in batches and take the soup.
Master! According to the water collection records and the personnel screening, the spy has been caught.
Lord Cyrus! Please, spare me. It was the Grand Chancellor. The Grand Chancellor forced me to do it all. He threatened the lives of my entire family to coerce me.
Dukai, find someone with good writing skills. Take his words and record them verbatim as a confession. Then have him sign it and dispatch the most reliable scout to take this confession and secretly sneak back to the capital. Remember, do not see anyone. Hand the item directly to the Ninth Princess and tell her on my behalf. 2. In the Imperial Court, prepare for me a grand gift to repay the Grand Chancellor.
Grand Chancellor, enjoy your final days in the court. Before I reach the capital, let this storm first blow up from beneath your feet.
You're mad!
Majesty! Cyrus, that sorcerer from the northern frontier, has bewitched 300,000 troops and arbitrarily killed the state preceptor of Tenchuan sect. This is an act that shakes the foundation of the state and that defies imperial authority. A monstrous crime. Your old servant begs your majesty to immediately issue an edict declaring Cyrus and his followers as rebel forces. Mobilize all armed forces in the realm and execute them on the spot to uphold the law and pacify the people.
I second the motion. Cyrus does not die. The country will know no peace.
Please, issue an edict to suppress the rebels and restore the clear skies to our great Chen.
Lord Grand Chancellor, what a display of official authority. Uttering rebel with your mouth and treason without pause. Are you trying to, on behalf of my imperial father, determine the fate of this great Qian's realm and its ownership?
Your Highness, this is a court meeting. The harem must not interfere in politics. That is the rule of our ancestors.
The rule of our ancestors. When the Chancellor colluded with the enemy and betrayed the country, why didn't he remember the rule of our ancestors then? You say this is a state affair. Fine. And today, I will have a proper discussion with you about this grave state affair. This is from the northern frontier, an urgent confidential report delivered 800 Light Day, confirming that you, the Chancellor, secretly colluded with the Heavenly Mystic Sect and even sent spies to poison our army's water source, nearly causing our 300,000 troops to be defeated without a fight. Here is the confession. Do you dare to look?
Nonsense! Slander and false accusations!
Then, Chancellor, do you dare to have your house's accountant explain? Large sums of funds flow to the Heavenly Mystic Sect through underground banks. Do you need me to present the evidence? Account by account.
How is that possible? How does this person know so clearly? Cyrus is 1,000 li away. Yet, he could lay such a deep trap. Every move strikes at my vital points.
Enough. There are many doubts about this matter. Until Cyrus leads the army back to the capital, no one is to discuss it further. Chancellor, whether you are innocent or not, when Cyrus arrives in the capital, I will have you two confront each other in front of all the civil and military officials. Court is adjourned.
Master Shanga can only help you this far. The road ahead, you must walk on your own.
Cyrus! What a Cyrus! If I don't tear you into 1,000 pieces, I swear I am not a man!
The capital. This murky water.
I have returned.
Today, I have summoned all of you, my ministers, for one matter alone. The merits and faults of the northern border. The loyalty and treachery in the court. Want a clear and unmistakable truth. Prime Minister, you impeach Cyrus. So let you speak first.
Your Majesty, I, your old minister, before the entire court, impeach Cyrus for 3 heinous crimes worthy of clan extermination. First, this man uses heretical words to bewitch the army's morale, deluding the 300,000 northern border soldiers. This is the disloyalty. Second, he presumptuously killed the imperial preceptor, murdering a pillar of the immortal sect, blaspheming against the immortal master. This is disrespect. Third, and most importantly, he commands troops and holds them dear, making the 300,000 strong army know only him, Cyrus, and not your Majesty. This is insubordination. This is treason. It is a path to death.
I beseech your Majesty to execute Cyrus,
to uphold the state's law,
and to secure the state.
Are you done? I thought there might be something new. It is the same lines over and over. How boring. Your Majesty, my turn. I won't waste words either. I only ask this former Imperial Preceptor one question. Back then, who sent you to the northern border without asking the reason to kill me? Tell the truth.
You harbored ill intentions and spread heretical lies to confuse the masses.
Do it now. Truth talisman, basic level. Use it on me.
Yes. It was the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister promised me that if I killed you, the heavenly sect could become the great Chians. So state religion.
Worthless. This incompetent, mortal than hell, useless fool. How could he betray us on the spot? Your Majesty, he is not human. He is a demon from beyond the heavens. He can use sorcery. This is a national treasure left by the founding emperor. The demon suppressing plate, specially designed to detect all evil in the world. Cyrus! Do you dare let the demon suppressing plate test your soul? See if you're truly human. Hey, don't from where you come.
What the hell is this? This broken compass can detect that I am a time traveler.
Warning, detected high energy level, causal law, detection, artifact. The host transmigrator soul origin has huge differences with the laws of this world. Has been locked onto by the artifact. Danger.
Your Majesty! Colleagues, all of you! You all see? The evidence is ironclad.
This statue is a demon from beyond the heavens, descending to the world.
Everything he has done before was all part of a conspiracy to overthrow our great Qian dynasty. Please, Your Majesty, immediately activates the nation-stabilizing dragon aura. This demon destroy both body and soul to eliminate future trouble.
How could this be?
Master, here.
Could it be really not the person of this world?
It is over. The immortal artifact is evidence. This is a dead end that words cannot refute. Sir, this time you truly cannot escape disaster.
Repatriate. Send me back to be a 996 wage slave. What's an international joke? The current situation. Denial. The dead end. Since I cannot deny it, then I'll redefine it. Prime Minister, you think this is proof of my death? No! This is my list of deification! System, immediately activate the myth-weaving ability. Consume 50,000 incense points. Urgently, add a setting for me. Soul, demotion.
Finally, have I been discovered? There's the one. I will no longer pretend. You think this demon-suppressing disc detects demons? You underestimate the treasure of our founding emperor, and you also underestimate me. What it detects is something not of this realm. You are not wrong about that, because my true spirit is not of this realm, but resides in the 9 heavens beyond mortal reach. This disc detects demons. When it encounters a demon, black mist coils around it, warning the world. But when it encounters a god, one who has descended a part of their spirit to save the mortal world, a god who has lowered their divine rank, it cannot bear the weight of the divine soul, and thus shows a similar reaction. This is not proof of a demon, but the disc, facing a divine general, cries out in agony under the unbearable burden. How can a mortal object ever hope to fathom even a fraction of a deity?
Divine descent! That is impossible! Absolutely impossible!
Divine descent. Spirit descending to the mortal world. Could it be that everything he said about the ancient divine court was all true?
Your Majesty, now we can continue the trial of the true traitor to the state. Or would you rather first put on trial this deity who does not belong to this realm?
The Chancellor framed the Immortals, colluded with foreign enemies, and sought to overthrow our dynasty. An unforgivable crime. God! Cast him into the deepest dungeon. Investigate all his accomplices thoroughly. Confiscate their property and exterminate their clans. Show no leniency! Mr. Cyrus. No. I should address you as the Venerable Immortal. I was blind and failed to recognize true worth. I nearly wronged you. A divine being descended to the mortal world. My heart trembles with fear. As an apology, and for the sake of the people under heaven, I wish to confer upon you the title of the new National Guardian Heavenly Master of Great Qin, with a rank equal to that of a prince, to oversee the Imperial Observatory and command all Taoist sects under heaven. May I ask, Venerable Immortal, what's your opinion?
National Guardian, Heavenly Master, Commander of all Taoist sects under heaven. That old fox has devised a venomous scheme. He wants to put me on a spit over a fire, forcing me alone to face the wrath and envy of all the sects under heaven. This hot potato is too much to handle. But the system has already issued the mission, and the reward is so generous. It seems this hot potato I have no choice but to take. Very well.
An open scheme.
An open scheme.
I shall counter with an open scheme.
Very well. Seems your majesty has made up your mind. I, a humble Daoist, shall accept this decree.
Excellent. The Heavenly Master truly possesses a heart that pities the world. This is truly a blessing for Great Giant. Then, sir, as the Heavenly Master's first official act, it will be to deal with these former national religion remnants who offended you. Please instruct, Heavenly Master, and will fully cooperate.
This is the second trial. If I kill them,
It will unite all sects in a common hatred of me.
making them think I am ruthless. If I let them go, it will make me seem weak and easily bullied. Anyone can step on me. This old fox, every move he makes is trying to put me to death.
Killing you would soil my hands. From this day forward, the Tin Xuanxiao is expelled from Great Chanja. All of you,
along with the former Imperial Observatory and all old members of the National Teacher's Office,
will be merged into a
new institution, personally established and taught by me.
May I ask the Heavenly Master, what institution is that?
The name of this institution is the Great Shell Royal Academy of Sciences.
1.
First lesson of the semester. We will not talk about breathing techniques,
nor talismans.
only 2 words.
Investigating things.
Before class begins,
I ask you
to forget everything
you have learned, whether it is Taoist magic or common knowledge. Now, I will tell you the first piece of knowledge. This thick earth beneath our feet is not a flat plate with a round sky, but a sphere.
Utter rubbish!
The round sky and square earth
is the ultimate truth determined by ancient sages through observing the world.
You are subverting
The very foundation.
You are spreading heresy to deceive the masses.
I thought you had some profound insight, but you are just some madman playing tricks here.
Good.
It is good to have doubts.
But remember, truth is not proven by arguing, but by evidence. If you don't believe, then follow me.
Mast. We really see the mast first. How is that possible?
If the earth were flat, we should see the whole ship at once, growing from small to large. But now,
This is a telescope I made by grinding 2 crystals. It allows us to see thought more clearly.
that is not a cold silver disc. It is full of craters and huge ringed mountains.
You all always talk about spiritual energy. So what exactly is spiritual energy? I'll tell you. Spiritual energy is a type of energy. What are runes? They are the ancient people's formulas depicting the laws of energy movement. Why do alchemy cauldrons explode? Because your material ratios and reaction conditions are a complete mess. Master mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and you can truly become masters of power.
Heavenly Master! I understand. The essence of formations is a 3-dimensional model. As long as we calculate the nodes, we can find the formation's eye.
Be careful not to get burned.
Master! It succeeded. We used the lever principle of adhesive and improved explosive runes. Co-create a spiritual energy siege engine. After testing, its power is 5 times that of traditional siege engines.
The Tao and Dharma are not manifest. Heterodox paths run rampant in the world. Within the capital, there has appeared a great demon who steals heavenly secrets and shakes the foundations of orthodoxy. It seems it is time to go down the mountain and make a trip.
Good.
What a Royal Academy of Sciences! What a nation protecting Celestial Master! Truly divine methods.
The Celestial Master's merits benefit the state. Blessings for all people. I decree in 3 days, a grand heaven worship ceremony will be held, presided over by the Celestial Master himself, to proclaim to the world this investigation into the nature of things and the heart's struggle. All civil and military officials, representatives of all sects, imperial relatives will all attend, partaking in this grand event.
A heaven worship ceremony under the gaze of countless eyes.
This will be my pedestal of apotheosis, and also the slaughterhouse for all enemies, including that old golden core monster.
Master, be careful. Though the Grand Chancellor has fallen, his followers are spread throughout the court and countryside. Even more assassins lie hidden in the capital. They will never let it go, and I have received secret reports. That old golden core monster from Heavenly Mystery Sect, who has been in seclusion for years, has emerged from seclusion. He has issued a decree vowing to spare no effort. Clean house at the heaven worship ceremony.
Finally coming. A golden core stage cultivator. Facing him head on, I'm still not up to par. However, mortals have mortal ways of fighting. Don't worry. Your master has his own plans.
The heaven worship ceremony is our last chance.
Listen carefully. The ritual officer will use sacrificial vessels coated with spirit-dissolving powder to drain the spiritual energy of all gods around the Emperor.
Second, the Taoist Masters of Heavenly Mystery Sect
will simultaneously detonate the Earth Fire Array beneath the altar, creating chaos.
At that time, we will join forces and ensure that the tyrant and that sorcerer Cyrus are killed together.
Master, the Heaven's Eye system you improved, based on pinhole imaging and long-distance sound transmission talismans, has been successfully deployed at key points throughout the Imperial City, all operating normally.
The fish have finally taken the bait.
Cyrus! Cut off the Grand Chancellor's path. Tonight is your death. Die!
Do you think a bunch of jumping clowns like you, these small fry? It seems a real big fish still won't show.
Master, all the assassins from last night have been captured. The survivors have been interrogated. As per your instructions, we deliberately let 2 go to spread false information.
Well, there you go. Since the actors are all in place, we'll wait for their grand play to begin.
My spiritual power is not flowing smoothly.
The Earth Dragon is turning over. Protect the Emperor!
Tyrannical ruler.
Evil sorcerer. Jay. Death.
Heaven's way is clear.
How dare you petty villains act reckless?
In the name of the Heavenly Master,
I summon the divine thunder from the 9 heavens to cleanse the filth. Judgment.
What a sift of heavenly secrets! A heretic who deludes the people!
You dare to slaughter my disciples!
Destroy my legacy!
Today,
I shall show you!
before true power, your tricks of heterodox pals are utterly fragile.
Full force strike from a golden core cultivator. It is over. Everything is over.
Master!
Golden Core, huh? I've been waiting for you, right on time. Now, taste what I've carefully prepared for you. The spiritual electromagnetic pulse package!
Cyrus!
This
is the power of the Golden Core! Before me, all your tricks are in vain! Prepare to die?
Last it.
My spells! This kind of demonic sorcery is this? What is going on? I can't even channel the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. My connection to heaven and earth. Severed!
Heavens.
Zhongbao's divine ability has vanished.
His Dao can actually command the Dao with his words.
Deprive a golden core cultivator of their foundation.
This person, is he an immortal or a demon?
high-power spiritual electromagnetic pulse successfully caused regional spiritual energy disruption. We have only 10 breaths time. Must finish this quickly. This is not sorcery. It is my Dao. Within my Dao domain, all arts, all silence.
Spreading heresies. Now!
Seize up.
Those people, what artifacts are they holding?
Open fire!
Bastard! With these mundane weapons to harm my Golden Core body!
Loose arrows.
Enhanced version.
Ligament loosening poison.
Neurotoxin.
Specially made for cultivators' meridians.
My spiritual power. Meridians! You ants!
Congratulations, host, on completing a hidden achievement. More to come.
Simulating heavenly secrets. Interesting. But now, we must see this act.
You would die! A miserable death!
Your Majesty, evil, vanished. The heaven worship ceremony can continue.
The Celestial Master today, upon the altar, speaks with authority that shapes reality. To strip away the magical powers from a golden core, such a technique is nearly on par with the abilities of immortals and gods. I was thinking, if the soldiers of our great Chen could also learn just a fraction of this.
Your Majesty is joking.
You sly old fox.
Already trying to pry into my cards. The principle of electromagnetic pulses. Even if I explained it to a feudal emperor like you wouldn't understand. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. Immortal arts are ultimately the skills of one person. They have limits and can be lost. But my path can benefit all the people, spreading blessings across the world for your majesty.
I will establish an eternal foundation. An eternal foundation.
What does the celestial master mean by this? He's taken the bait.
Time to firmly tie you to my chariot. The 5-year plan.
What is this? This is a blueprint that I, a humble priest, have designed for grades in over 5 years. In the first year, promote new farming tools. Increase grain production by 30%. The nation will know no hunger. In the second year, build cement official roads, turning natural barriers into thoroughfares. Commercial taxes will double. The third, fourth, and 5th years, based on spiritual energy, forge an invincible divine army equipped with spirit rifles and spirit cannons, capable of sweeping across the 8 directions. 5 years from now, Great Chenan's national power will far surpass all previous dynasties, achieving
an eternal hegemony. The logic is tight. The data is detailed. Every item strikes at the very foundation of the state. If it can truly be realized, I will surpass all my ancestors!
And become the true greatest emperor of all time.
Cyrus, you fiend!
If you've got the guts, kill me!
To humiliate me like this? What kind of
enlightened master are you? King, the internal golden core structure of the target has been analyzed at 3. It is simply a perfect ultra-high density energy core, 100 times more stable
than our existing spirit stone energy. Jin, if we can completely decode the spiritual power conduction pattern of the golden core, the charging speed of our spirit weapons will increase at least 10-fold as that's done.
Continuous fire will no longer be just theory.
Excellent. Continue to intensify the analysis efforts. In 1 month, I want a preliminary simulation construction plan for the golden core, having a spirit weapon in every hand.
No longer betray! Yes, dear Noir!
Fiends! You group of fiends! How dare you dissect my golden core, even if I turn into a vengeful spirit!
I will never let you off. Don't rush. You won't have the chance to become a ghost. Your soul is our next key research subject. Consciousness uploading and digitization. You will gain immortality.